welcome to Out and About with Julie. Now this isn't strictly an out and about episode as I've already done the out and about in, but in this episode I'm going to share with you my purchases from the Spring Miniatura show, which was at the Birmingham NEC on the weekend of the 19th and 20th of March 2022. So my main reason for going along to Miniatura this year was to look for glassware and ornaments, but I'm always on the lookout for miniature fabric. So my first stop was Holts Haberdashery, and I really love their stand because everything is laid out in plastic trays and it's all in order of colour, so it's really easy to find what you're looking for. All the fabric comes nicely folded with this little band around them. And the pieces are all about 10 or 11 inches square, so the perfect size for miniature projects. So let me take these bands off and I'll show you the patterns that I've bought. So I got 3 pieces of this lovely blue and cream leaf pattern. And let me just put the wool there so you can see the size. And I'm going to be having my doll's house dining room in blue and cream, and I thought this would be really nice for the chairs and for some tableware as well. I then have got quite a few pieces here in black and white, black and cream. This lovely black and gold piece here. And this one here is like a sort of brushed wool, and I thought that would be really nice for a jacket, like a sort of Chanel style jacket or something. And then I just really liked these other pieces and thought it would be really nice to make a bed in all of those nice colours. And then here I've picked lots of different checks, and again these are that lovely sort of soft brushed cotton. And I'm going to be doing my doll's house living room in a sort of log cabin style. So although I won't be using all of these because they don't all go together, I've got a selection there that I can choose from. And these checked fabrics are really nice for dolls' clothes as well. Then I've got this lovely sort of autumn leaf piece here. Again, you can see how small the pattern is there, so it works really well for 1/12 scale. And then a couple more pieces here. I just really love this diamond pattern, and then these tiny spots, and these are actually very, very dark blue with cream. So my next stop was at the Shepherd's Miniatures stand, who always have loads of really great stuff, and they do a lot of the packaging supplies as well. And they had a massive basket just filled with these ceramic plates, and it was really good fun to have a rummage through. And I've picked these blue and white ones for, I'm going to build a dresser for the dining room, and I just want it to be packed with blue and white china. So I've got these 4 that are part of a set, and there was some more to that set as well. I think there was a pig and some other farm animals. And these plates measure 28 millimetres, so about 1 inch and 1/8. So they'll be really nice to sort of fill out the back of the shelves. Lovely cockerel there. The duck, and I think that's a goose. And then I've got this lovely little house as well. And then these little flowery ones with gold edging, which I thought were really nice. Now, I've got quite a few blue and white pieces now which I've been collecting to go onto this dresser. These bits I'm about to show you weren't from Miniatura, but I do sell them in my Etsy shop, so let me just show you what I've collected so far. So I've got here a lovely set of 3 planters. So you've got the pot and the little saucer there. Now these 2 will probably be a bit too big for the dresser, but this smaller one will look really nice with a plant in it, sitting at the front of the dresser. And then this milk jug as well. And these are quite cheap and cheerful, but they look really nice with flowers in them. So I can either have those on the dresser or I could have them on the table with some nice bright coloured roses in or something. And then I've got these smaller jugs here, which come from Aztec, which is a supplier in the US. I've got a couple of those. I've got this lovely sort of Chinese vase here, which again I'll probably have on the mantelpiece in the room. And then I've got a couple of these bowls. Now I'm going to save one of these for the study as well, because I'm doing the study in that lovely sort of rich blue, that sort of royal blue colour. So that will look nice on the sideboard in there. And I was on the lookout for more blue and white china at the show, but didn't really see too much. So I'm going to keep my eyes open and have a search online and see what else I can find. My next purchases were these lovely prints from the Norman D Whiting stand. Now these aren't originals. Unfortunately, Norman passed away a few years ago, and now his wife reproduces his works as prints. So you can still buy originals, there's still a few left, but mostly it's the prints. And I just really fell in love with these two. Matt and I really love walking through the woods, and this one just reminded me of the bridle path that we walk along. And then I just really love anything with water in it. I thought that was really lovely. Now you can buy them framed, or you can just buy them as prints like this with this lovely large surround on, which you can obviously cut down to whatever size you like and then frame them yourself. But there's the frames are also available on the stand, so you can buy the prints like this and then a frame to frame them yourself, or you can buy them already framed. And I just thought these would be really nice for the living room, which is going to be the log cabin type room. And I'll make my own frames for these. But I really love going through the pictures on the stand, and I've got one here which I bought at my first ever show, and this is actually an original, and Norman was actually there himself, and he was a lovely man, so I'm very proud to be the owner of an original Norman D Whiting. And again, this reminds me of the woods that's quite close to where we live, and the bluebells are just as bright and vibrant as they are in this painting. My next purchase was this lovely little hand painted plate from Escutcheon Miniatures, and my kitchen is a farmhouse style kitchen, so I just thought that would look really nice in there, but it's really delicate and really beautifully made. Really like that. My next stop was at the Holts Mini Products stand, and I just fell in love with this little trinket box, and I thought that would look really nice in the study as well on the sideboard, and the floor is a dark wood, the same colour as this, so I thought that would go really nicely in there with the cream furniture. It's got a little removable lid, and the inside of the box is actually turned as well, if you can see there, so that's really beautifully made, and the markings on it are really nice as well. And then I got two of these little photo frames, and these are 1930s style, and you take out the acetate, two pieces of acetate there, and you can put your own picture between them and then just slot that back in to the base. And I actually got these, they're my first purchase for my Mountfield, which I'm turning into a 1940s house. And I'm going to be starting that project in a couple of months' time, and I'll be sharing those videos over on my Patreon channel. My next stop was at the Glass Craft stand, who makes all these beautiful vases and bowls, perfume bottles, decanters, drinks glasses and loads of other beautiful items. So I got a couple of pink perfume bottles, which are for my teal bedroom, which has pink accents. And then I got a clear glass perfume bottle there, which I'll probably use in the main bedroom. That would also look really nice in a bathroom. And then I got these two pieces of blue glass for my study. And they're just the same blue as the blue in the wallpaper and as the fabric I've got for the sofa. So I'm really pleased with those. So I didn't go overboard with my purchases this time, but what I did do was take leaflets from all of the stands where I saw things that I know I'm going to need for future projects, or where I saw things that I really liked but that weren't in my budget for this show. Now I'm going to link to all of those suppliers' websites in the description box below, so if you saw anything there that you liked, then do pop across to their website, where you'll find the things that I bought along with lots of other lovely bits and pieces as well. Now the next Miniatura show is on the 1st and 2nd of October, and it's going to be back at Stoneleigh Park again. and you'll find all of the details for the show on the Miniatura website, and I'll pop a link to that below as well. So I really hope you enjoyed having a look at the things that I bought at the show, and if you went along to the show, please share photos of your purchases in my group Little Bits and Pieces by You, which you'll find on Facebook, and you'll find a link for my Facebook page below as well. So that's it for today, and I'll be back on the 1st of April with episode 38 of My Doll's House Diary. So until then, take care, bye!